that, let's get right into it. What are we talking about when we're talking about coded bonuses? Here's how this works. When a person starts with iLA, the first thing they're going to want to do is to refer 3 people. If they do that, they're going to become a managing associate. Now, one of the things I like about our compensation plan, if I might just say, is that a person can progress through all of the ranks of management without being dependent on other people becoming managers themselves. This is all in your hands. Everything that you're about to see is entirely in the hands of the individual. And that's what I like about this. So when a person becomes a managing associate, as a lot of people know, they start to get matching bonuses, but we're not going to talk about that right here. What we're going to talk about is the coded bonus. And here's what happens. As a managing associate, now you get a one-time $5 bonus for the next 3 people that you bring on board. So you're a managing associate, and from that point forward, when you refer someone and bring someone on board your organization, you get a $5 bonus for that. But anybody that those people bring on board also, the powerful thing here is that you get a $5 bonus for that as well. And it doesn't stop. It actually goes to infinite levels. And here's a very important thing for you to understand. It's the first 3 people that anybody brings on board. It's those 3 people that you get a $5 bonus for. Okay? Now, as a managing associate, if you get 3 people, what happens? You become a senior associate, don't you? So what we do is we add $3 to that. And what that means is this. Anybody that you personally bring on board from that point forward, from that day forward, you start to get an $8 bonus for the next 4 people that you bring on board. And not only that, anybody that they bring on board also, you're going to get an $8 bonus for that. That goes to infinite levels. That's a one-time bonus for when they come on board. Now I'm going to explain something to you that's very important. Because you're a senior associate, it doesn't mean that these bonuses over here stop. These will actually happen at the same time, because whatever you did when you were a managing associate, people will still be enrolling people. Here's what it'll look like. This person can start to enroll people. You still get $5 bonuses for all of those people that come on board. So now you start to get 2 bonuses. You start to get managing associate bonuses. You start to get senior associate bonuses. But now if you've brought on board 4 people, your first 3, then another 3, that's 6. If you have 4, now that's 10. Now you're an executive associate. We add $1 to that. So now anybody that you bring on board as an executive associate, not just the first 3, but from that point forward, whether it be 5, 10, or more, you're going to get a $9 bonus for those people coming on board. And again, anybody that they bring on board also, you'll also get $9 bonuses for them. Now, like I said, we've got people that are bringing on 25, 50, 100, 150 people in a week. Well, they would be getting $9 bonuses for all of those people coming on board. But again, I need to explain something, okay? Just because you're an executive associate, it doesn't mean that these bonuses over here are going to stop. You'll still have people that are enrolling over here. This just has to do with when you were a managing associate. So what can happen here is you can have people still enrolling. You're still getting those $5 bonuses. You see, let me use an example here. This person right here, when they start, what happens is they're going to enroll 3 people. They've got these 3 people right here. Their first 3 people will always generate bonuses for this managing associate, and it goes to infinite levels. Now, this keeps going on for years. It'll keep going on, and it's infinite levels. Same thing over here. You'll still have people coming into your organization generating $8 bonuses. The key here is that it happens to infinite levels. It doesn't stop at the 10th level, the 50th level, or the 100th level. And the kind of bonuses that are generated from these coded bonuses are absolutely enormous. Now, one of the questions that comes to people's mind when it has to do with a coded bonus is this: how does the company do that? How is it possible that the company can pay bonuses to an infinite level? Well, I'm going to answer that by drawing you a picture here. When a person starts, everybody starts with $9.95. Okay? Now, what the company is doing is this. We're going to take $9 of that and we're going to pay it to the field. It's always $9. $5 of it will always go to the managing associate that they're coded to. $3 of it will always go to the senior associate that it's coded to, and $1 is going to go to the executive associate that it's coded to. But if a person is an executive associate and they bring someone on board, they actually qualify for all of those bonuses. But understand, it's $9. We're paying out $9 to the field. It's very aggressive for us as a company to do that. But the reason why we're doing that is because we want you to have more upfront money as your residual is growing. It's our way of communicating to you our commitment to you, the field. Okay? Now, another question is going to come up, and what that is this. How does that work with the matrix? Well, the answer is quite simple. This actually overlaps with the matrix. It's in addition to the matrix. I'm going to share with you how it is that you can truly get the most out of this new plan. And I'm going to break it down to 3 steps. Step number 1 is real simple. Get 3. If you're brand new in this company, the first thing that you're going to want to do is to refer 3 people. And it's also going to be important the time frame that you do it in. It shouldn't ever take longer than 1 week to get 3 people. A lot of people can do it in a day. If you can do it in a day, that's fantastic. No longer than a week, and I'm going to tell you why. Anybody that you share this business with, when you bring them on board, it's going to be important that you have a story to share with them, that you share with that person. Here's what I did. In my first week, I got 3 people, and I can share with you how I did that. And I'm going to encourage you to do the same thing. You don't want to say to someone, you know what, my first month, it took me about a month to get my first 3 people, because guess what? Chances are it might take them a month to do the same thing. So this is very simple. Get 3. Qualify. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to qualify for the $5 managing associate bonus and that 10% matching bonus on their matrix. Okay? So qualify for the managing associate bonus. Step 1. Should take a week. Step 2 is simple. Get 3 more. Because what's going to happen is when you get 3, you're going to get bonuses for that, and you're going to qualify for the $8 senior associate bonus. Again, that shouldn't take longer than a week. If you do that within a week, then you're going to be on course for success. Because understand that everybody that you share this with, you're going to duplicate that. You're going to invite someone into iLA, and you're going to share with them the importance of them getting their 3 in a week, and the importance of them getting their next 3 in another week. And what's going to happen is there's going to be some good, solid, natural growth in your matrix. And then step 3, quite simply, is to get 4 and qualify for the $9 executive associate bonus. You need to get to that 10. 10 is the sweet spot. And I want to mention again that the roadmap, the path that we have, if everybody is on that path, then you know what's going to happen? A couple of things are going to happen in your particular business. If you follow this roadmap, you're going to see 3 things I will absolutely guarantee you. The first thing that you're going to see is quickly you're going to get your application for free. Naturally, if you refer 3 people, they're on board, and you put them on the roadmap and they quickly get 3, your application is free. That part's simple. That goes without saying. But here's something else that's going to happen that's very important for you, and what that is this. Your personal weekly bonuses, they're going to grow quickly for immediate income. You see, before we put this in place, it could theoretically take a while to get a residual check, because it could take a while for a person to have their matrix filled up. But what we're doing here is we're throwing fuel on the flames so that people's matrices are going to be filled quicker than ever. And that's the third thing that you're going to see. Listen carefully. If you do this, your personal matrix and the matrix of your people is going to grow at an exponential, very fast pace. What's going to happen is you're personally going to make that $2,500 a month, and you'll get large matching bonuses. And the reason why that is because everybody's on the same page, everybody's on the same roadmap, everybody's doing the same thing. It's all a matter of getting 3, getting another 3. It's duplicating this process of 3. And I'll tell you what, this is absolutely solid, because what we have now is the ability for you to generate a good, solid, upfront income while you're building a good, solid, long-term residual income. So folks, we're excited about this development. If you lock in on this, it's going to mean profound growth for your business. It's going to change your future. Thanks so much for tuning in, and remember to believe for great things.